let's build out this challenge roadmap for you. Now I'm going to show you it in Funnelytics. I've already pre-built most of it, pre-built it this afternoon because I thought it might be a little bit boring if I just built it on Funnelytics completely. You might get a bit bored watching me. I build all my funnels in Funnelytics before even opening up ClickFunnels. I'm a certified partner with Funnelytics, and it is amazing because you can track every single click, every single scroll, every button click. You can check every ad, where it's come from, who's opted into what, and you can easily identify what is working and what is not working. So let's change screens to Funnelytics. Okay, can you see the Funnelytics screen? Becky, can you tell me? Can we see the Funnelytics screen, everybody?
All good on my end.
Awesome. Okay, so this is what Funnelytics looks like. If we scroll out, we can see the full challenge map here. So we will start over here. So the main thing, step one, like I said, was the Facebook groups. You've got to set that Facebook group up first. Now, to get people into your group, they might come from all different types of traffic sources, and you want to be sending them to an opt-in page. So you, like with Funnelytics now, I would track every single source. So each of these sources would have a different URL link. So we can track where they've come. So if you're running YouTube ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, or if you're just sending people in through your email, or they're coming in from your website, you know exactly who's landed on your landing page. So they will then opt into your challenge and they will land on your thank you page. Now on your thank you page, if you have a question, just pop it in the chat. I might be going a little bit too fast, so pop it in the chat. If you have a question, I'll come to it at the end. So on the thank you page, you want to get people into a messenger bot. So you have a button on your messenger bot. I like to use ManyChat, which will tell them to go and join your Facebook group. So they open up Messenger, and that will be a load of messages guiding them, one, to join the Facebook group, and two, to opt in to receive reminders ready for the challenge. When they also opt in, as you can see, they will get added to your list in your email. Whoever you use for your email, I use ActiveCampaign. So it automatically, when they opt in here and they land here, automatically get added to ActiveCampaign, which triggers a welcome email straight away. Then what I also do is after they are on this welcome, they've had the welcome email, they will get put into my soap opera email sequences. And that is, if you've read like .com Secrets or Expert Secrets or anything from Russell Brunson, he talks about the soap opera series. It's a series of 5 emails which nurture your prospect. They're not selling, they're just nurturing. If anybody wants a copy of how to set those up, I can send you a copy of that. You can just pop it in the chat, just type soap opera in the chat and we can send you how to set your soap opera emails up. Because somebody might opt into your list and your challenge is 3 weeks away. In 3 weeks time, they'll have forgotten about you if you're not nurturing them, because you need at least 3 weeks prior to your challenge date to start getting people to fill up your challenge. So they got your emails. Then you're going to have a minimum of 3 emails prior to your challenge. So say a week out from your challenge, maybe a couple of days out from your challenge, the day of the challenge, wowing them, getting them excited. They're already in the group, which you're getting them excited, giving them a countdown in the group up to the challenge. Then on your challenge runs for, I'm going to show you a 5-day challenge here, and this would be a free 5-day challenge. So you've got your first 5 days are here. I'm not sure if you can see my mouse moving. Can you see my mouse moving? Where I'm pointing to?
Yes, you can.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so on day 1, you would send them an email. Depending what time you're going to go live in your group, you have to go live in your group every day at the same time every day. Depending where you are in the world, it depends on who your niche is, where your niche is. Are they online in the day or are they online at night? So you have to decide what is the best time to go live. You'd have an email going out an hour before you go, and then you'd have an email going out to say you're live. You'd have a messenger bot that goes out when you're live, telling them to come, and all of them are linking direct to the group. You go live in the group, you do your 20 minutes up to an hour. You're nurturing them, you're teaching them, and then you're nurturing them. And then you're giving them the homework that we spoke about earlier. And then you're getting them to do that homework and upload that homework into the group on day 1. Then you would send another email out to them, and you would do that every day. Now, some people say, what am I going to teach in my challenge? So if you've already got your course built out or your program, what you would do is, say you've got 8-10 modules on your course that you're selling them at the end. You would pick out 5 of those, say 5 topics that you're teaching, and you would teach very, very high level of what is in your course. Super high level. You don't go into detail, but enough to give them a micro win, and enough that you can give them a workbook that they can do something to have that win that day. So you're not teaching them anything new, but some people will say, well, why are they going to buy my course if I've just taught them it? You've got to think of reciprocity. If you're giving them all this value in the week, they come to the end and they go, they've given me so much value, it's amazing. Just think how amazing their course is going to be when they've already given me so much already. They'll be so bought in. If you don't give them much, they're not going to think highly of you. So the reciprocity is a big one on a challenge. So you teach in high level every day a micro piece of your course that you are going to sell at the end. So you do that for the first 5 days. There's no selling involved in those first 5 days of your course. At the end of day 5, you would put your offer out, and you would give the link to send them down to your sales page. On your day 6 would be a bonus day. And what you do is, if you've already been selling your courses already and you have some testimonials from people, you would bring somebody in and you would just have a chat, a live chat about the course, whatever your program is. You would just have a live chat, answer any questions, and again, you'd send people to your sales page. People are so bought into you by day 6, they will be fighting to get to your sales page to buy your offer. And then day 7, you are doing a live Q&A, because people will have questions, and then you will be getting rid of all those objections that people have. So day 7, you're sending, I haven't linked that would be sent down to your sales page as well. You would link up your messenger bot to send people straight to the sales page. So after day 5, they'd get a message sending them down to the sales page. Another messenger bot on day 6 would send them to the sales page, and the same on day 7. Now you can still send messenger bot notifications if you're in the EU. You just have to make sure you're doing it correctly, make sure it's a confirmed event reminder, and you've got all the compliance set up correct. It won't send. As long as you've got all the compliance set up, you can still send event reminders in the EU. If you're in anywhere else in the country, or in Japan, they brought it into Japan now as well. So if you're in the EU or Japan, they are more strict, but you can still do them. Then you will have 5 email reminders, which will be going out after day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, and day 9. Day 9, you want to be sending at least 3 emails on day 9. I haven't got them all shown here, but you would have more here, all sending people to your sales page. if you wanted to, you could, if you have coaches, if you're selling a coaching program and you what they're buying into has coaches, you could even add a day 8 on, and you could bring a coach in and you could have a live chat with one of your coaches to talk about what happens on the course. It's just giving people more value. Then you've built out your order page. You'd have an abandoned cart email set up on your order page. Then you'd have your upsell page. Also on your order page, you would make sure you've got your order bump, because 40% of people actually buy the order bump. It's quite surprising how many people don't use order bumps. An order bump is that little checkbox next to the checkout that says, you can just add this on for however much, and you just have to tick it. 40% of people buy that order bump. So it's a no-brainer not to put an order bump on your order page. Then you'd have your upsell page. So depending what you're selling, on your upsell page, you might have a VIP offer and you could sell them into the VIP, or you sell them something that complements what they've bought. You don't sell them that detracts from what they've bought, otherwise you will upset them. But you make sure it complements the course, or it's an upgrade of what they've just purchased. You also have set up on there abandoned cart email. So they buy, they land on the upsell, but they say, no thanks, I don't want that. You would activate an abandoned cart, and I like to do 2 abandoned cart emails. So I would have 2 on there, and you set those up. So anybody who lands on this page but doesn't buy, they automatically get sent abandoned carts. Then they land on your thank you page, add them to your list, and they get put into your welcome email series. So that is what a challenge looks like. Has anybody got any questions about that part of the challenge, how it's built, the pages, how everything's connected, what you say every day? There's also a lot more that goes into a challenge, as in when you tag people, when you change the headlines, what you say in the group. There's a lot of information that you have to put into every day, but this is the complete overview. So this complete map, I'm going to send everybody a copy of that. So that is the challenge roadmap. That is how you follow it. So how you build it out. So what you do is when you go into your ClickFunnels, you know, I've got to build this page. I've got to build this page. I've got to connect that to my email. I've got to write these emails. Then I've got to build out my messenger bot, and that's got to be connected to my thank you page. Then I've got to link my messenger bot to my Facebook group. I've got to set my Facebook group up, get all those messages that I'm going to send, set up all these emails every day. You set those, you can set those in an automation, so it certain dates it will trigger based on the dates, because it will be counting down to the day your challenge goes live. And then you've got, then you know you've got to build out your sales page, your order page, your upsell page, your thank you page, and then you know you've got to connect all these emails. So when I'm building one of these out for somebody, these emails are linked. So you put the tracking UTM parameters in here, and that is the link you put in your email. So when somebody clicks that email and they land on the sales page, we know they've come from that email. So we can track where people are going. You can also track on the page. You can set this up. So you set it up through Google Tag Manager. We can see how much people have scrolled through the page. So say you got 5 buttons on your sales page. You've got one at the top. You've got 1/4 of the way down. You've got one in the middle, 1 3/4, and one at the very, very bottom. You can see where people are buying. Are they reading the whole page and then buying on the bottom button? Or they're not even reading anything and they're just clicking buy at the top? You can see where people are buying from and how much they're reading. We can also track who buys what, so we can track that. And then again, at the beginning, you can track which ads are bringing the people in, because you can set this up so you can just see who has landed on this thank you page, which ad brought them to this thank you page. So then you can turn off the ads that are not working. So Facebook ad traffic, if you're running it with Facebook ads, they're not the details that you get in your Facebook ads manager is not 100% true, and it totally proves it when you can see where your tracking has come from and where your ads are lying. The only thing you can't track is your messenger bots, but you can do that inside ManyChat. You can't do it on here because they've got frames around them. You can't track them. Okay, so that is the framework. So let's go back to the slides.